Most of your exit tickets do not reveal student thinking. They tell you who got an answer right and who got an answer wrong, but they often leave out the most important information. Why? Think about a typical exit ticket. Students answer a few multiple choice questions, hand it in on the way out of the door, and the teacher reviews the results later. Maybe 60% of the class missed one question. Maybe half of the students selected the same incorrect answer. The data tells you there's a problem, but it does not tell you what caused it. Did students misunderstand the concept? Did they confuse the vocabulary? Did they apply the wrong strategy? Did they simply guess because the bell was about to ring? When students cannot see where student understanding breaks down, it becomes difficult to make informed instructional decisions. Too often, formative assessments become a compliance activity instead of a source of meaningful evidence. Teachers are told to use data to drive instruction, but many assessments do not provide enough information to determine what instruction should actually happen next. This is one place where AI can help. So you want to take the concept you just taught and use a prompt like this. I teach 8th grade English language arts, and we just completed a lesson on identifying theme in literacy text. Create a 4-question formative assessment. Question 1 should check recall. Question 2 should require students to apply the concept to a new context. Question 3 should ask students to explain their reasoning. And question 4 should include a common misconception, specifically confusing theme with topic. Include an answer key and explain why each incorrect answer might be selected. That last part matters because when teachers understand why students are choosing incorrect answers, they gain insight into the thinking behind the mistake. So instead of reteaching an entire lesson, they can address the specific misconception that is getting in the way. Now you can take it a step further and ask AI to create a teacher analysis guide that explains what each question reveals, what common errors suggest, and what the instructional response might be. And finally, you can add one student reflection question such as, I understand blank, but I'm still unsure about blank. Now you're gathering evidence from the assessment and from student self-awareness. That combination creates a much clearer picture of learning. So before you knew which students were successful and which students struggled, now you understand where understanding broke down and what support students actually need. Formative assessment is not about collecting data, it is about collecting better evidence. And the goal is not to identify who is wrong. The goal is to understand how students are thinking so instruction can respond accordingly. Sometimes the most valuable use of AI is helping teachers see what was hidden in the data all along.